Shalom, shalom, shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors goes to the elders and apostles of GMS. Salutations to the hopeful elect. This is a Rababiah coming at you with a quick lesson. I titled this lesson, The Texas Crisis. The Texas Border Crisis. Salakia. So anyway, I was looking at this video and it was showing, some of the incidents that are happening over there in Texas and how it's escalating, and escalating. And the Bible talks about the end all be all to this situation, and it's not good, so this is the prelude to what's to come to America. That is America, but it's going to come to a city or a town near you. I want to start with a quick scripture. I want to go to 2 Ezra chapter 16, verse 70. It says, "For there should be in every place in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. And they should be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. And they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then should they know who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold is tried in the fire." They should be tried as gold in the fire. And so the men of the Lord in this time is going to get bad, and the government is going to put their foot down when they after the people start revolting against them. And that's what you see right here. It's getting worse and worse. The government is trying to implement the New World Order, and they're doing it through a level of gradualism. So they're gradually trying to move pieces into place, trying to get the Coast Guard here and get military there, and the people are revolting against them. And this is where it's going to come. It's going to come to pure chaos. I'm going to let this play. Let me start the video.
Ladies and gentlemen, Donald Trump makes the announcement. Now, I want to show you exactly what Joe Biden has said. Joe Biden says you have 24 hours to take the National Guard out of there, or you will face consequences. This is becoming a movie. It's becoming exactly that Civil War movie that's coming out. Ladies and gentlemen, let me show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. Donald J. Trump, do you support this from Donald Trump? He says, Donald Trump calls for all willing states to deploy National Guard to Texas border and start deportations. Ladies and gentlemen, Donald Trump is not playing around. He's actually calling for this. This is the leading Republican nominee, former President Trump, Donald Trump, former president, current president, future president, whatever you want to call it. Donald Trump posted on True Social account that he is encouraging willing states to deploy their National Guard to Texas to prevent entry of illegal immigrants. Trump made the call to do so after Texas Governor Greg Abbott declared an invasion. Now, we covered this earlier, but here's what I want you guys to take a look at. This is, right now, if I'm not mistaken, I think truckers are on the way to Texas. I think this was earlier today. A bunch of truckers. Truckers on their way to Texas. Do you stand with it? This makes me want to go to Texas. So let's get serious real quick before.
Well, I want to add this, that if you got all those truckers that are going to Texas, then who's supplying the stores and supplying the goods to the different states around there? The Bible talks about suddenly the sown places are going to be unsown. Let me get that. I want to go 2 Ezra chapter 6, verse 22. It says, "And suddenly the sown places should appear unsown. The 4 storehouses will suddenly be found empty. And the trumpet shall give a sound, which every man should hear, and they shall suddenly be afraid. And at this time friends shall fight one against another like enemies, and the earth shall stand still in fear for those who dwell therein. The springs of the fountains should stand still, and for 3 hours they shall not run. Whosoever shall remain from all these that I have told thee shall escape, and see my salvation and the end of your world. So this is not going to slow up. It's going to get worse, you know. So this is the beginning stages, or shall I say, the gradualism escalating. You know, before you know it, there's going to be actual fights, you know, with neighbors and stuff like that. You know, if the stores get empty and it's not much food, then what do you think the people are going to start doing? But start playing the video. Check this out.
Before we get into more of Donald Trump and what he said, let's get real serious about what is actually going on here and what we must talk about when it comes to this situation. Because President Joe Biden, the current sitting president of the United States of America, has called for 24 hours. If this isn't shut down in 24 hours, then you will face consequences. Now, I want to make sure that I show this clip from the news. Here it is. This is very worrisome right here. Joe Biden is talking like he wants to go to war with Americans. This is how crazy it is. Here we go.
A border showdown is brewing in Eagle Pass, Texas right now. A huge hub for illegal border crossings. There's a standoff that is underway between the federal government, which wants the razor wire that Texas put in place there to protect its own state. They say it has to go. And Republican Texas Governor Greg Abbott says he will not. The Biden administration has now given him a deadline of tomorrow to allow Border Patrol access to the area. It's called Shelby Park, essentially setting up a confrontation potentially.
Yo, oh my God, I got the chills. Woo!
2 Ezra chapter 15, verse 16. It says, "For there should be sedition among men, and invading of one another, and they should not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. And man should desire to go into the city, and shall not be able. For there should be pride in the cities that shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and the men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods, because of lack of bread, and for great tribulation." So this is where this is headed, you know. This is the Bible is going to be fulfilled, you know, and this look like this might be the springboard to this happening. You know, this build up, we don't know what's going to happen exactly, or whether this is the time. No man knows the day nor the hour, but it looks like that this is intensifying and getting worse. So I want to just bring this to your attention. I'm going to give all praises and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rekakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS. Salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom till next time. Shalom. Maybe you can pick this up. This is an older video, but it is illustrating what we're trying to say with this crisis getting worse on the border. So stay tuned. Shalom.